This is your 2025 Ironman World Championship back on the beautiful big island of Kona, Hawaii.
Like, I think part of resilience is gaining the strength from overcoming. When you're thrown a challenge and then you overcome it, having done that, like, you're a different person. That's part of life.
I mean, if you would have asked me at the start of the year if I'd be here, I probably would have bet on me not being here. So I'm just really, really happy to be here. I feel healthy and fit, so yeah, that's a bonus. At the start of the year, I got a reactivation of Epstein-Barr virus. It really forced me to kind of see triathlon in a different light and just realise that actually to push your body is a privilege.
We are moments away from the commencement of an incredible day of resilience.
If you crash 3 times in a race, always getting back up.
It's a real privilege to do what we do, and when I'm 60, I'll probably like look at these moments and think, damn, like those are some cool years. I'd actually written on my handlebars some checkpoints, both of time and wattage, when I won the race, and I could see that I was going through all these checkpoints slightly faster than when I was winning it 2 years ago, and I was like 27th in the race at that stage, and I was still going through faster than when I won. So that just goes to show how much the density and the level of the race has grown. I mean, I just had to deal with the cards that I got dealt with on that day. So for me, when I got to the plateau, there was a tailwind section, and me being a slightly bigger guy than some of the Norwegians, that was probably where I had the best chance of getting away from them. But yeah, with 12-meter rule and the motorbike next to me, it's very difficult to get Blumenfeld off your wheel. Yeah, so then I realised that Christian was still behind me, but yeah, I mean, I kind of just stayed positive, all things considered. Just a few months ago, I didn't even know if I would make it to the start line, and given, I think, the level of this race, given the fact that I still went 3 minutes faster than when I won, despite all that, I'm proud of myself, not so much of the result on paper. It is what it is, and definitely could be worse.
This is your Ironman World Championship.
I don't think you dream about overheating yourself with 3K to go. That's not what you dream about ever, but it is what it is. So I think the dream still lives of having the perfect race in Kona in the future. I didn't feel great from the start, but I felt like kind of incredibly at peace most of the day. And even when it got hard, I felt incredibly at peace. How I ended, I didn't think I had that in me. And so like, it just got really, really hard. I didn't think that was a possibility, but I was just so focused. Like, yeah, it was very tough, but it was just like, the time is going to pass. You're going to get there. Like, it wasn't like catastrophic until it was. I was willing to risk it all to get what I wanted, or at least like not die trying, but do what I needed to do. And then I wasn't able to do it on that day, but it's just 1 year, one race.
Yeah, I feel like this year I haven't really grown that much as an athlete in terms of like my physical performance, but I feel like I've grown as a human being. I see all this kind of the spotlight and the pressure and me being one of the favourites really is a privilege and something that I need to honour. You know, I know that there'll be kids watching triathlon who will look up to me, and I want to set a good example.
Like when you see athletes where that like happens to, that they can like absolutely empty themselves on a given day. It isn't that like you're tough enough. I just didn't think that I was capable of doing that to myself. At the 14.2 kilometer mark, where I had been passed in Texas and I still had a very decent margin, it was like confirming Kona is not Texas, and whatever you do in the earlier parts of the season, that's fantastic and great, but it's a whole different race, and it really matters who shows up on that day.
So yeah, all us four in kind of the same generation, let's say, have all got one. That'll definitely be cool going into Kona next year. Yeah.
The sacrifice word I really have a tough time with, because I don't really view them as sacrifices. And because it's something that I want, because it's something that lights me up, because it's something that brings the best out of me, I think they're all investments towards that. So you have to give yourself the opportunity to succeed and do the best you can, and then whatever happens, the sun will set at the end of the day and rise the next day, and 364 days later, the cannon will go off again. Like, and there are no head starts for a previous champion. Everyone, the playing field's level and equal again, and like, you live to fight another day.